got the green light. Hi guys, it's your girl Hannah B. Welcome to today's video. If you already read the title, then you know what today's video is already about. It's just like a little mini rant. I apologize for cat bells and cars in the background. It's a lot going on over here today at these freaking apartments, and my cat is just on her own accord. And I'm also trying to film this video before my camera dies, so like if it seems like I'm rushing through it, it's because I am. So before I get into the video, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video on this channel. I can say that so super fast now. Follow me on all forms of social media at Hannah Burnell W. That's TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And like mentioned in the title, this video is basically about a bunch of things that I'm not spending an excessive amount of money on in 2023. I cannot do it. I don't want to do it. I have a list right here. We're going to jump straight into it. The first thing is lashes. I love lash extensions, but to be honest, for the same price I pay for lash extensions, I can get 50 pairs of lashes from like AliExpress. Also, I have my own lash boutique, so it kind of doesn't... Let me move my Advil bottle, y'all. Also, I own a lash boutique, so it kind of doesn't make sense for me to spend money on lash extensions when I have products. Like, I have a pair of my lashes on right now. They are barely hanging on, but honey, they are on. They have had a day. These are in the style Goldie. Make sure you hit the link in the description and go check out and shop with your girl. But I'm not paying for lash extensions this year unless it's like almost like a necessity. Like, I know I'm gonna go somewhere and I know I'm not gonna wear makeup. Like, I like lashes for not wearing makeup and wanting to have like a look. So I can't even explain it, but I'm not paying an excessive amount of money for lashes this year. Like, I cannot afford to do it because of the goals that I have for myself for 2023. I can keep that extra $125 in my pockets every a couple weeks. The next thing that I am not paying for excessively in an excessive amount is eating out or door dashing. Now, if Bae want to pay for that, that's his prerogative. Of course, I'm gonna always get a plate when he get a plate. But as far as Hannah doing it, no. This year, I fully intend to like cook more food, eat more things at home. DoorDash is just so freaking expensive, y'all. Oh my god. DoorDash is just so freaking expensive. Like, it costs $20 to get the same meal from McDonald's that costs $5. Like, it doesn't, the prices, and then people want tips, and I understand like DoorDashers are not getting paid that much, but like, I can't give you that. Like, I can't do it. I am a fan of DoorDash. I love DoorDash. I love DoorDashing. Okay, in terms of like ordering, you know what I'm saying? I love just going to my door and my food being there. But like, I don't want to do it. And also, we done got a couple times on DoorDash, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want store credit. I want my food, you know? So DoorDash is definitely something that I am cutting back from a lot in 2023. Hopefully, at least the first 3 months for sure. Like, these things, all of these things apply for the first 3 months. So January has been a success. February, we're figuring it out. And March, we're not doing none of that, okay? We are keeping our money in our pocket as much as we can. The next thing on my list is hair. And that's actually like really hard for me. But I have an excessive amount of very high quality bundles that can be reused a couple times. Like the hair in my head right now, this is, some of these bundles is this like 4th and 5th install, like the shorter bundles. This is the 2nd install in this closure, and the longer bundles is the 2nd install. But they're all from the same company and it's all the same hair texture. But I invested a lot of money in hair last year specifically for this reason, so that I can have options, and that at least for the first 3 months I can steer away from buying bundles or wigs, even though I do have 2 wigs on my agenda. I do have 2 wigs on my agenda already, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like at least for the first 3 months, I'm trying not to buy as much hair or as many wigs or as many, just like, you know, like I'm trying to stay away from it. Like I have a look in mind for my birthday, which is blonde, because I don't really anticipate doing a whole lot for my birthday. But other than that, like I'm not buying like 4 wigs back to back to back to back to back anymore. No, can't do it. The next thing on my list is alcohol. Okay, I already have calmed down my drinking a significant amount, and like I'm saying that like I'm just like a super alcoholic. I'm not. Like I can go to a restaurant and get a meal and not buy a drink. But in terms of like working, since I'm a bartender, I'm not drinking at the bar anymore. At least for, you know, trying to maintain for as long as I can. And I'm also not spending money on a lot of alcohol because this past Christmas, for whatever reason, I just got tons of bottles. So, from like, not parties, but just like events or whatever. So, I was gifted a lot of alcohol. My mom is a huge wine drinker, and she's always like, hey girl, I got extra bottles at the house if you want one, you know? So, like, I don't have to spend money on liquor. I don't have to spend money on alcohol. We have it in the house, and we don't drink excessively. It will last. So I'm trying my best not to buy anything, I guess, new in terms of alcohol for the next 3 months, because we're not doing that. We got food at the house, we got drinks at the house, okay? The next thing on my list is an excessive amount of makeup. As you can see behind me, and this isn't even all my makeup, if y'all remember how my room was set up at my mom's house in my older videos, if you don't know, just go look at some old videos with the gray wall. Y'all could pretty much see like almost all of my makeup, and then I still had 2 large drawers full of makeup, you know, and I still do. So I'm trying to be very strategic about the type of makeup I buy and the condition of the makeup, not condition, but type of makeup I buy and the reason for buying it. There are some things that I do want to test out on this channel. I still want to do like makeup reviews and do application videos, because it's been a long time and those videos are in the works. And for that, of course, I will have to buy new products. But some of the things, like there's a NARS foundation that I've been having, that I've had since October, that I haven't done a review on because I'm really not crazy about it. And I've only worn it 3 times. But like stuff like that, like I should have been took that back to Sephora if I ain't like it, you know. But there are some things that I am going to stick by and still like test out, and then I have things that need to be refilled. I'm also in the process of trying to use up a lot of the makeup that I do already have in my possession, like a lot of these foundations, a lot of these concealers. I have more highlight and contour than I know what to do with, so I probably won't ever buy that ever again for like at least the next, I don't know how many years. But I'm really trying my best not to just be like, ooh, I like it, put it, add to cart, you know. I'm trying to be more strategic about the type of makeup that I buy and how often I buy it, because I want to save money. The next thing on my list is cases of water, and this is very Jackson specific. So I've been trying to act like y'all don't know where I live at, but I live in Jackson, Mississippi to be exact, and we are always under boil water notice. We are always under something. We either don't have any water, there's no water pressure. We have been in the news a lot nationally the last I would say maybe like 8 to 9 months dealing with our water situation. I have lived in the city of Jackson since I was like a toddler, like elementary. So I have like every other week there's always been something going on with the water. We've always lived with a boil water notice, but probably since like 2009 it has been like back to back to back to back to back. And I'm tired of spending money on water. Water is not discounted. Ozarka is not saying, oh my god, they in Jackson, they need water, we're gonna take $5 off of water. It's not 50% off of cases of water at Sam's. So like, no, I'm not investing in a ridiculous amount of water for my household. Even though they say like don't cook with it, don't bathe in it, don't wash your clothes in it, it's literally impossible. And most of us have been doing this since we have been children anyway. So it feels like we kind of build up an immunity to it. I don't know. But instead, I'm going to invest in another Brita pitcher and a Brita filter for my faucets. So that way, I can still have drinkable water inside of my house and limit the amount of bottled water that I buy. My family also has a well in South Mississippi, so like, you know, make it make sense. So when we need water to cook with and stuff, unless it's just like super severe, because it also depends on what side of the city you stay on, how bad it is. But unless it's like super severe, we pretty much just boil it to cook with it, you know what I'm saying? But anything else, it's like bottled water essential, when we can really just put filters on our sinks and buy filters, and that way we'll have drinkable water, the animals will have drinkable water, and we won't be spending so much freaking money on water. Like, it's ridiculous. The next thing on my list is Starbucks coffee and teas. I am a refresher girl to the core. I am a mocha, any type of coffee girl to the core. And if you watched my very last Vlogmas vlog, which I ended up posting in January because my computer was on the fritz, it wouldn't upload. I got a Keurig, okay? I have been begging my mom for a Keurig like since February of last year, so literally a whole 12 months. I have been begging her for this pink single cup Keurig maker, okay? And I finally got it, and so I am investing in like some accessories to go with my Keurig maker, and like a coffee mug warmer and stuff like that. But I can make Starbucks coffee at home now. I don't have to go buy Starbucks coffee. Like 2 coffees is $10 when I can buy a pack of K-Cups that's $10, or I can go buy my own ground coffee, which is even cheaper than that. It's like $5 a bag, and make my own coffee at home. Like, especially since I'm working from home, it's just more convenient for me to just stay in the house than me to like drive across town to go to a Starbucks to get my stuff. Even though I am racking up my points, and like my friends and I, like, we kind of like share our Starbucks accounts and share our Starbucks points and stuff. So there probably will be times that I go get it, but like as of right now, I'm not doing that. The next thing on my list is designer things without cause. Okay, so by now you guys have seen my DHgate haul part 1. I'm going to be very candid with you about what happened to like 4 or 5 of my other items. I never got them. They're in dispute. It is what it is. I do have another DHgate haul that should be up by the end of February, by the end of this month. But I'm not saying I'm buying fakes to buy fakes for the look. Like, it's for the videos, but they are things that I want. But I'm not buying designer things without cause anymore. Everything that I purchase that has a hefty price tag to it, 1, it's probably going to be on Klarna or Zelle, and 2, it's going to be a reason why I purchased that item, because I see the longevity. I have a plan for the item, you know, things like that. Like, it's not just because I want it, or it may be because it's a gift or something like that. But I'm not going to be buying a whole bunch of brand new, especially brand new things. I'm not going to be buying a whole bunch of brand new things back to back like that anymore. I'm probably going to be getting a few things here, and then like luxury consignment is taking over my life. So, and the flexibility of luxury consignment is also way better because I can trade, I can sell things, you know. So that's pretty much where I am in 2023. I do plan to still do a couple more unboxings of things because there are things that I want. I'm just gonna be completely frank and clear with you. There are things that I want, and all of them are not clothing items. Some of them are house decor items, which we'll get into that when those videos pop up. But some of them are house decor items that I wanted for my home, or I wanted to gift my boyfriend, but secretly wanted for myself because it matches my living room. So yeah, I'm not buying designer things without cause in 2023. Loungewear and crop tops. I love leggings to death, okay? I love a legging look. If you look at half of the mood boards that are saved in my camera roll are all loungewear outfits, because I just love the idea of putting on a pair of Uggs that match my leggings and an oversized hoodie and a nice bag and a beanie and being out the door. I think that is a very cute look. I can go anywhere like that in Jackson, to be honest. And the reason I say I'm not buying loungewear for the first 3 months is because I usually only wear my loungewear like excessively during the winter months. So if I can't survive the rest of February and the beginning of March without feeling the need to purchase some leggings or a hoodie, I will be okay. I will make it. This is like the first year that I have not bought a new pair of Uggs for myself. Well, 2022. I didn't buy a new pair of Uggs for myself. Only bought Uggs for my mom because that's what she wanted. And there's like 5 pairs of Uggs that I want. Let's be very clear. So, if I can just keep those off to the side, that'll be cool. I have crop tops on here because as you guys know by now, I do plan to have a breast augmentation, and the boobs that I have now are very big, and a lot of my crop tops don't fit anymore. And when I go purchase new crop tops, I don't really like how they look on me because my boobs are so big. And even though I'm getting a boob revision in a sense, I just don't know if I'm gonna be crop top crazy in the next few years. I'm gonna be turning 30 in a couple months, well, in a month and some days. So, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't wear crop tops when you're 30, because, like, I love a nice crop sweater, honey. Especially, like, the little button-up cardigans. Love that. We'll never stray from that. But I am trying to work through the amount of clothes I have now. I am giving a lot of my clothes away because they don't fit anymore, you know. And even though I love them so much, like, there's just no point in me holding on to them. And that's usually what happens with a lot of my crop tops. Like, I don't wear them that often, especially if they're not like something like athletic, like I wear to the gym or I can multi-purpose with. Like, I ended up not wearing them and they end up sitting in my closet anyway. So I'm trying to not live like that anymore. The next thing is black stuff. And I really mean black clothing. So I am trying to move further and further and further into being a girly girl and wearing colors and bright colors and things like that. So even if I do end up failing and I do end up buying some loungewear, I'm trying to make the promise to myself that it will not just be black loungewear or gray. Gray should really be on this list. I love gray. I have an excessive amount of gray now. I'm really into just like neutral and no tones. This sweater is brown. My boyfriend bought it because he said, I noticed that you like neutral tones now. And I was like, I'm a victim of a trend, okay? So, oh my God, there's a piece of hair in my nose that y'all probably have been looking at this whole gray. I'm trying to get out of gray, trying to get out of browns and tans, trying to get out of black. Trying to get out of crop tops, trying to get out of only wearing jeans. So for the first 3 months, any type of pants, it's not jeans, okay? I feel like I have enough jeans. I have a pair of light wash. I have 2 pair of dark wash jeans. I got these jeans I got on right now that got the little waistband and they distressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got black jeans. I feel like I have jean staples. I'm okay. Hannah, please do not buy any more pants. I can be very transparent right now, and I can tell y'all that the reason that I don't or the reason that I overbuy jeans is because I felt like I did not have enough pants growing up. I felt like I just didn't have enough variety in my wardrobe growing up because I didn't have a lot of jeans. Like, I just did not have a lot of pants, and I felt like, I don't know, it just made me very insecure growing up because I didn't have a lot of clothing combinations, especially once I got to high school. I basically had like 2 or 3 pair of jeans that I stuck by, that I was like, these are cute, and I didn't really have any other options because we couldn't like wear yoga pants to school. We couldn't wear shorts to school. Like, it was either pants or it was either jeans or dress pants. It wasn't until I was in the 11th grade and started getting different colored skinny jeans that I had a couple of more options. And also, I feel like I just never kind of pressed the issue to my mom either, because this was definitely an era of my life where I could have had whatever I wanted and I just didn't ask for it. But I had a lot of tops though, you know. Well, I felt like I had a lot of tops. Looking back, I didn't have that many tops. I had a lot of t-shirts and I had a couple of other options, but a lot of my clothes were like dress up clothes because of church. I had a lot of things to wear to church. And because of sports, you know, for a little bit, we had a coach that made us dress up on game days. So, like, I had things to dress up for game days. But, like, I didn't really have a lot of other clothing. I didn't have a lot of jeans. And I feel like that's my issue altogether, though. It's like, yes, I love fashion. When I was in high school, I used to want to be a fashion designer or design purses or whatever. I wanted to be in the fashion realm some type of way. And now that I am an adult, the only way I can find balance in my life is to just buy a bunch of clothes. But again, no more loungewear, no more crop tops, no more jeans for 3 months. So, and I feel like I'm doing okay because I haven't bought any jeans yet. I haven't bought any of these things yet. So, like, I feel like I'm I feel like I'm killing it. The last thing on my list, subscriptions I do not need. I am trying my best to fight through subscriptions that I don't need. Okay, I am already in the process of unsubscribing to things that take money out of my account. I don't think I'm paying for anything that's more than $10, but even still, like, it always feels so random to me when I have money taken out of my account, especially if it's like $1.09 that somebody's subscription of some app that, you know, that I didn't cancel or something like that. Can y'all take that, like, get that out of here, okay? So subscriptions I don't need is a huge one, is a really big one for me, because oh my god, y'all, I am being attacked by probably cat hair, to be honest. But subscriptions I don't need is really a big one for me. I am really trying all my might to just be like, what are you doing? Don't get that, you know, or remember to cancel this free thing. Like, and this is not a sponsored video, but the only thing that I really pay for is Truebill, which is now Rocket Money or whatever. And Truebill will help you cancel subscriptions. I keep Truebill around because it's the app that I've invested the most into. Like, I used to have like Albert and a lot of those other budgeting apps, but like Truebill was like the first one I ever had, and it was the one that I actually sat down and like tracked my expenses. And I got it when I was like in Atlanta. So it's a lot of stuff on Truebill that I'm just kind of like, ooh, I need that. The only thing I don't like about a lot of these apps is the update of your account is not instant. It usually takes at least like 8 to 24 hours for anything to update, but it's linked to everything. I linked Truebill to like all of my accounts on my bank, so like I can see all of my money in one place without having to log into different apps and try to do math, you know. But subscriptions that I don't need, out of here. Pack it up, buddy. Get out. So those are the things that for the first 3 months of this year, we only have a month and a half left. But for the first 3 months of this year, those are the things, or not a month and a half, a month and a few weeks. But those are the things that I have been trying my best to eliminate in terms of how I'm spending money and how I'm saving money, because y'all know I'm trying to get my boobs done. I'm trying to take Bae on a really fancy birthday trip. I'm trying to take myself on a fancy birthday trip. I have a pageant to prepare for. I have a bunch of things going on, and I need my coins, okay? On top of the fact that, like, I'm paying rent, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying rent, my own bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own things to worry about. I have my own household finances to worry about, because this is a household. Don't get it confused. This is okay. And I need to make sure I can do whatever I need to do in my own household, or I can, you know what I'm saying, like, I need to make sure I'm straight. And every year I have a goal to save a certain amount of money. So that is what is on my agenda for 2023. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below and let me know what you are refusing to spend money on this year. Like, let me know, what do you not plan to spend money on? Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is your second reminder. And also hit me up on all of my social medias, Hannah Burnell W. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.